Nusantara is known as the spice paradise. Its strategic geographic location led to its prominence as one of the world's center of trade. The spice trade influenced the development of civilization from era to era, and traces of this can still be seen today in this special region of Jakarta.
Yogyakarta is a city full of history, of value to each and every Indonesian. It is considered a special region in the land of Java and retains autonomy in government, the only royal city of Indonesia still ruled by a monarchy. Jogja also served as the capital of Indonesia from 1946 to 1948 during the Indonesian National Revolution. And in this city, the first state university was born, Gajah Mada University, one of the largest institutions of higher education in the country. Welcome to the city of students, the city of arts and culture, and as its name suggests, a city fit to prosper. Jakarta.
Beringharjo, one of the oldest traditional markets in Yogyakarta, has much history. This traditional market has gone through 3 phases of rule, from a time of monarchy to a period of colonialization, and now independence.
This market was constructed in the year 1758 and has withstood the test of time. Beringharjo itself means the banyan tree. The hope is that the market can bring prosperity to the people of Jakarta.
Jakarta isn't the only one with rich history and meaning. Cinnamon was once so highly prized and valued that it was kept for the elite, a gift fit for kings. Found in this market, it now changes hands to anyone who would like to enjoy its characteristic aroma.
The Egyptians have used cinnamon since 2000 BC as a spice and in their mummification processes. We can even find biblical references of this spice by its Hebrew word, kanamon. But for all of its use in the ancient world, the origin was not well known, and colorful stories of its origin began to emerge. A fanciful one is of giant cinnamon birds that come from Arabia. They would construct their nests using cinnamon sticks, collected from a distant, unknown land.
Considered to be one of the oldest of spices, cinnamon was traded in the ancient world and was equal in worth to gold and ivory.
This was due to cinnamon's rarity and the monopoly held by different parties. For a long time, only the Arabs knew of the cinnamon route, where Indonesian rafts transported spices to East Africa. But in the 16th century, the Portuguese arrived in Ceylon, Sri Lanka, another location where cinnamon thrives. There, they established a fort in 1518 and took control of the commodity, holding a monopoly for over 100 years. This was until the Dutch took over during the 17th century, who even took extreme measures to preserve the high profits on the spice by destroying other cinnamon trees along the coast of India. But over time, as the world found out that cinnamon could grow successfully in other locations, monopolies disappeared, and today we see it grown in many tropical climates.
Cinnamon is an aromatic spice that is obtained from the inner barks of trees from the genus Cinnamomum. The availability of abundant land is a reason why Indonesia is the highest producer of cinnamon in the world. Countries that follow are China, Vietnam, Sri Lanka, and Madagascar.
Renowned worldwide for being rich in spices, Indonesia produces over 90,000 tons of cinnamon every year, leading the global market and accounting for 43% of total world production. Countries that follow are China with 33%, Vietnam with 15%, and Sri Lanka with 8%.
In Indonesian traditional markets, cinnamon is sold in two forms: its original state bark and powder. In the world, there are many names for cinnamon. Roquefort in China, canela in Spain, the Arabs say kirfa, and for the Germans, Zimt.
Cassia cinnamon is the type you would often find in the supermarket, but the less common Ceylon or true cinnamon is the one more highly prized for its use in cooking, as its soft layered tight sticks offer a better texture when compared to Cassia's rougher texture. On top of that, this more expensive type is delicate and mildly sweet, which can create sophisticated layers of flavors suitable for desserts, something not possible with the harsher cassia that is more spicy and strong.
Some spices are economically valuable commodities, being used as a seasoning or flavoring, and in perfumes and medicine. Cinnamon tick all the boxes. To find out more about this popular spice, stay with the Land of Spices. Cinnamon was once more valuable than gold. In Egypt, it was once used for religious purposes, and in the Middle Ages of Europe, it was used in Hellenistic traditions as well as in seasonings. But surprisingly, today, not too much has changed. It is still valuable for similar reasons and has opened up the way to many business opportunities.
There are two different options to consider when utilizing cinnamon. There are the sticks that are cut from cinnamon tree barks, and then the powder, which is a ground form of it. Cinnamon sticks are usually removed once they've added the desired flavor to the cooking. But for cinnamon powder, along with flavor, it can also change the texture and color of the dish.
The distinct spicy and sweetness of cinnamon can increase our appetite, a result of its powerful aroma.
This spice is often used as a condiment and flavoring material, and is purposed in a huge variety of sweets and beverages, from breads, cookies, apple desserts, and French toast, to spiced apple cider and Mexican hot chocolate. But cinnamon has also been used to flavor meats for thousands of years, and is used in the preparation of savory dishes, the likes of Indian butter chicken, beef chili, and roasted squash.
A chef's dream. So many applications to just one ingredient. But apart from all of its uses in cooking, cinnamon can also be processed into essential oils and traditional medicine that can help to overcome illness.
Numerous studies have shown that cinnamon regulates blood sugar, making it a great choice for diabetics. It also contains calcium, iron, magnesium, potassium, phosphorus, vitamin A, and acts as an antioxidant and an anti-inflammatory. Not only is this spice delicious, but it is also healthy.
In the island of Java, Jakarta is the region with the highest production of cinnamon. In 2019, 50 tons were exported abroad.
This was done by way of the Agriculture Quarantine Body, a body with responsibilities of inspecting commodities for pests and meeting other export requirements. All in all, the cinnamon was valued at $230,000 US. And with this, the Ministry of Agriculture hopes to continue and empower the local people.
The taste of cinnamon isn't too sweet, but it does amplify the sweetness in other ingredients. This is how you make dessert using cinnamon.
Cinnamon rolls, a sweet breakfast pastry from Sweden, known worldwide. This is how to make it. What is first needed is the mother dough, which is made up of 100 grams of warm milk and 1.5 teaspoons of instant yeast, and is left to sit for 10 minutes. While waiting, make the batter that consists of 50 grams of medium protein flour and 400 grams of high protein flour. Add 80 grams of sugar, 4 egg yolks and 1 egg white. Then place the mother dough and knead. As the batter begins to clump, add 60 grams of butter and 5 grams of salt. Continue to knead until the batter becomes elastic. Make sure it looks like this. Then let it sit for an hour. After going through an hour of proofing, deflate the batter to reduce the potential of over-expanding. For the filling, mix 100 grams of palm sugar, with 150 grams of raisins that have already been soaked in warm water to swell. Slowly flatten the batter until a thickness of about a centimeter and spread the filling evenly. Then roll the batter carefully and cut it into 8 pieces. Place in a tray with baking paper and rub full cream milk so the color becomes a nice brown once baked. Bake in an oven with a fire below 170 degrees Celsius for 25 minutes. And for the topping, cook 4 tablespoons of marmalade, 2 tablespoons of mineral water, and 1 tablespoon of butter. After it has finished baking, rub the topping on top of the cinnamon roll for a fresh and citrusy aroma that will surely increase the appetite. The cinnamon rolls are ready to be enjoyed.
We have now come to know of what cinnamon brings to the world of health. Let us be inquisitive and continue to pursue a better understanding in Jakarta, the city of students. Cinnamon in the simple village has grown in the wild since the 80s. In the land of spices, we will delve into a land that has not yet been touched. The purpose, so the land can be productive and beneficial for the people. Cinnamon can begin to be harvested from when the tree is 6 years old. The older, the better. The part of the tree which is harvested is the bark. We always strive for excellence in the land of spices. A welcome surprise. In this episode, we will witness the opening up of land in Sempu, Jakarta.
Baik, hari ini kita akan mapping tanaman kayu manis. Jadi ini adalah lahan kayu manis yang belum terkelola sama sekali. Nah, rencananya hari ini kita akan membuka lahan ini yang kemudian akan kita mapping dan kita manfaatkan kayu manisnya dengan cara pembukaan dengan menggunakan traktor roda 4. Di sini ada John Deere dan Yanmar untuk pembukaan jalan. Setelah itu jalan sudah jadi, baru kita mapping dan kita tandai satu persatu tanaman kayu manis yang sebelah mana saja, baru kita manfaatkan hasilnya. Seperti itu. Baik, kita naik traktor roda 4 John Deere untuk pemanfaatan lahan kayu manisnya. Baik, ini jalan sudah kita buka menggunakan traktor roda 4 John Deere supaya memudahkan akses jalan kami untuk melaksanakan mapping tanaman kayu manis. Nah, di sini kita akan mapping tanaman kayu manis yang mana saja. Setelah itu kita akan melaksanakan pemanenan yang pertama kali. Baik, di sini di kebun kayu manis milik Politeknik Pembangunan Pertanian di Jakarta Magelang. Dengan luas sekitar ada 5.000 meter persegi, akan coba kita kelola, yang nantinya juga akan dimanfaatkan bersama Politeknik Pembangunan Pertanian bersama masyarakat dalam pengembangan kayu manis yang sudah ada sejak tahun 80 ini. Baik, saat ini kita akan mencoba untuk melaksanakan prapanen kayu manis bersama dengan teman-teman saya, ada 4 orang, yang nantinya akan kita lakukan pengambilan kayu manis yang di bagian bawah, supaya nantinya di bagian atas kayu manis itu bisa dapat dengan mudah untuk dipanen kayu manisnya.
Behind me, Wildan, together with his team, are peeling off 40 centimeters of bark from the bottom parts of the trees. This is done so the bark doesn't stick to the tree and peels off easily. You'll have to wait 3 weeks to harvest.
So as we can see, the cinnamon tree grows well here and thrives. Its time had just not yet come. But now, the locals are ready to learn and cultivate cinnamon. And as the saying goes, better late than never.
Look at all of these plants underneath the cinnamon tree. They are weeds, and these plants are undesirable, resistant, damaging, and interfere with the growth of other crops by way of competing for light, moisture, and nutrients. Wildan and his team will take care of this problem.
Jadi untuk perawatan kayu manis, selain untuk pemupukan sendiri, jadi nanti ke depannya kita akan kelola lahan yang ada di sini, sekitar 5.000 meter persegi kayu manis ini, mulai dari pembukaan lahan, mulai dari pemotongan rumput, kemudian pembersihan gulma, serta pemupukan pertanaman pohon kayu manis, seperti itu. Jadi harapan kami ke depan ya, khususnya untuk kayu manis ini, di Jakarta, di Provinsi DIY, masih jarang. Jadi untuk perkebunan kayu manis bisa dikatakan tidak banyak ya untuk di daerah Provinsi Yogyakarta. Sehingga kedepannya kebun ini akan kami manfaatkan yang pertama untuk pendidikan. Selain itu nanti kita akan ada penelitian yang kedepannya pohon-pohon rempah-rempah termasuk kayu manis ini akan kita teliti lebih lanjut lagi supaya bisa manfaat yang ada di pohon kayu manis itu bisa secara optimal kita gunakan. Selain itu juga manfaat dari pohon kayu manis ini yaitu dengan nilai jual yang sangat tinggi, itu juga berskala ekspor ya. Jadi pasar ekspor itu juga terbentang luas untuk pohon kayu manis ini.
After being dried under the sun for 5 days, the cinnamon bark will look like this. Here is an example of cinnamon that is ready to be sent to the markets. Mother Nature provides plenty for us all. We must be able to protect, maintain, and utilize it for good. In Indonesian, cinnamon is kayu manis. Kayu is wood, and manis is sweet. Hopefully, the people here can soon taste the sweetness of their hard work. In the land of spices, we will continue to uncover all there is to know about spices. Together, we will see Indonesia, see the world, and see today.